So first of all, my name's Reno. I'm your organizer. Happy to see everybody today. This is the Business Card to Business Networking Group. And part of what we do at this particular group is since we've been in this space, we found it was sort of interesting to utilize the stage area since we have it, and utilize the microphone while we have it. So so part of what we do during this sort of formal part is to encourage everybody to come up, and you're going to get one opportunity to stand up here with the lights on you and everything, and say who you are and what you do and why people should do it with you. And I'm going to ask everyone to come back up one more time, and we'll have our sort of discussion topic for this month, which is to share a specific marketing idea that it either works for you or something interesting that you've heard about, but something that we all can maybe benefit from in some way. So, and then if we have time and if we feel like it, we can come back and say who we are again, and that'll be that. And then after that, we can just network some more. So that'll all take about an hour with any luck. So, also, hello.
Sorry, I just threw some clothes on. So I just threw some clothes on that came out. My name is Ed Batey Wilson Thomas. It is actually my real name is Ed Batey. My past life, I worked in the private sector. I worked through DCFS and ran a shelter for young men. About 3 years ago, I broke my ankle, and I kind of went over my life. Was I happy? I was not happy. So what I did, I kind of let go of my job, and I basically, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm like, something got to give, I'm falling apart. So I decided, so I was raised in the theater and decided to go back to the theater. So I heard a lot of interesting things, because right now what I am in the process of doing is basically reinventing myself. I sing in the band. I write. I was raised as a storyteller, or a griot, a traditional storyteller. That's one of the reasons why I did want to come here, to kind of pick some brains and kind of get some cards and kind of see like where I can go from there. So I've heard a lot of interesting things, and good to see. Hope make a lot of new friends and maybe some business interests. So thank you. My name again is Ed Batey Wilson Thomas. Okay. Oh, I also host poetry and storytelling night here.
Hi, I'm Bernie. I'm still a real estate agent. My marketing tip would be LinkedIn. I'm on it twice a day. I'm on it. I'm a really good advocate of it. I did not believe in it, but I'm a believer now. And you need to, I guess it's be LinkedIn on it every single day. Look at your contacts, whoever your contacts happen to be. Like them, chat with them, promote them. And so the more you promote your contacts, the more your name will come up there, because people will know about you. Like, well, why are you saying such and such? And then they click on your profile. And
well,
so
I want to spin off of that. I just came up with a phrase, Bernie. You'll like that, but I just made it up just now. Be a liker, not a lurker. Okay. So if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on LinkedIn, okay. Be a liker, not a lurker, because you help yourself and you help the person that you're, there. If you like stuff, and people maybe don't realize that, but if you hit that like button, then you're pushing that person's information out further, and you're going along for the ride. And that's sort of what Bernie was saying in LinkedIn. And more people will see you, and more people will, well, it's networking. It's like what we're doing here. So, anyone have a tip to share?
I'm going to add on to that a little bit too and give something different. But yeah, if you're on there liking, be involved in all that like he was saying. Also find relevant things to post on your site. Because if someone does look at yours and they click on your name, and they're going to look at posts that you have on there. So whatever industry you're in, real estate for example, go and find relevant stories that seem interesting that you can then share on there. So definitely do that, because that'll make more interaction that people will then interact with yours. The one thing that I wanted to mention was T-marketing. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about that. You probably have. If you haven't, pack it all up and you're about to shake their hand and say thanks, everything. Let them know, hey, one real quick thing, if you don't mind, I'm going to go to your neighbor next door, and across the street, T-marketing, and I just want to let them know that I was able to help you with your insurance needs, refine your house, selling them house, whatever it might be, and just let them know that I was able to help them, and I'm just going to drop them my card and let them know if they ever need anything.
Thank you. Just sort of piggybacking off what others have said, I love the team marketing, that's fantastic. But in terms of the showing up, actually I was at a closing tonight, which is why I was a little bit late, so I apologize for that. But, you know, a lot of loan officers, you know, if it's a refinance or if it's a little bit farther away, they won't show up to their closings. I always do. It's a great way, like you said, to sort of circle back around. You know, if I have a client who is a poet or a singer and they have a show, I'm always looking for those opportunities because it's a great opportunity for me, like you said, to strengthen that relationship, and you never know who you're going to meet. I do the workshops in the libraries. I have a booth at my farmer's market. I come to events like this.
That's the question.
Yes.
Where's the farmer's market?
Yes, that was the question. Yes, I am at the Jefferson Park Farmers Market because that's my community. That's my tip. Think outside the box.
Have some more tips here, Camille?
Think outside the
We
vegetable
know.
box.
Does-
Exactly.
Does thank yous count as marketing?
Good to see you, Kelly.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so as of the marketing tip, I actually recently met with someone who's been a successful business owner. I asked him for some tips. So the tip he gave me was to think about the clients that I want to approach and define them. And he told me to define them by putting them in one of the three categories. And his categories were bleeding edge, cutting edge, and fast followers. So these three different companies. So it makes sense in terms of my business because I'm B2B, but there are some other people who are B2C, right? So I think his tip might be generalized, and what he meant, or the way I can generalize it, is by saying that just know your customers, know whom you want to approach, and you know, like when you apply for a job, don't just send out resumes, which are all of those your resumes are exactly the same, and you're sending them out to 10 different companies. You want to personalize your resume or your marketing material for the client that you're trying to win. So that's my tip. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, we're gonna need a microphone adjuster next time.
So my tip is pretty basic, but it has to do with, I believe that the key to marketing is being confident, passionate, and genuine about what you offer. It's about having strength and conviction in the value of your product or service, and speaking with confidence and sincerity will help to your expertise to shine through, and people will trust you more and feel more willing to be working with you.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
I just want to add a little bit to what we just heard. I think to be good at marketing, you have to know very well who you are and what sets you apart from your competitors. So to be good and bring your uniqueness, and you have to make sure that you use all available channels to market your business. I again want to say that social media is a great tool. You have to have a website and use the social media, like even Facebook. A lot of people are using it for a different reason, but especially with a small business, that's a wonderful tool. I've been able to sell products through even posting things in Facebook, photography, so it's international exposure. You have to think about that. Oh, that's
Great.
just use these tools in your favor.
I want to compliment on what Amy said.
You know, networking. Now again, this interaction part is to share information with each other, but also I think it's helpful when we learn a little bit about each other through the process, you know. And now when you get back and network with everybody, you feel like you know something about that person. So thanks for sharing all of your ideas with us today.